It's here, the final episode where we have a very, very strong team, and then it becomes the youth step up. We're selling everybody after I've saved the game. Because what's going to happen, remember, is once this episode is finished and they've played the cup final, I'll save the game, and that save game will become available on a Dropbox or a Google Drive or something like that, and you guys can download it and play it as much as you want. But for now, roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save. I am Cultured Left Foot and it's a pleasure to have you with me. And we are here for the cup final against Olimpia Ljubljana. We ended the season very strong, as you would expect. We actually beat Ljubljana away 4-2. John Roche getting 2 and Tahero getting 2 as well. Very, very good season. We've been top and it's never looked like changing. It has been absolutely brilliant. If we look at the league table, there we go once again. Played 36, won 33, drawn 3. We drew 0-0 with Labdobdabputcha, and NK Versej seemed to be a bit of a bogey team. We drew them twice at home, which is very annoying. Triglav have gone from heroes to zeros. They finished second last season and then have got relegated. And Olimpia Ljubljana sort of turned it around. I mean, look at that. They were second. Massive drop of form, and then just about recovered to stay safe. If we compare that to us, all the way across the board, first position. If we look at the squad, goals-wise, it's been pretty spread out this year. So 18 for John Roche, 17 for Hodzic, 10 for Tahero, 10 for Blazic, 9 for Valentin, 8 for Gergic and Margetson alike. And then we go to everyone getting under 5. Average rating-wise, our best player this season has been Valentin. He's been absolutely superb. 12 assists and 9 goals in 34 appearances. 5 assists in 42 for Lekic, the left-back, which is good because he's one of the players we get to keep. Jurakovic, Zor, we get to keep him as well. Garza, Hodzic, Cahello, we get to keep Cahello, so that's good. So some of these people that we actually get to keep have been doing rather well, which is good. As I said, today is all about the cup final and then saving this game and transfer listing all the players that we don't need. Or not, well, we need them, it's just we can't use them. But anyway, enough of my blabbering. Let's go to the cup final where we play Olimpia Ljubljana. And for today's game, it is likely there's going to be a lot of last appearances for NK Maribor here. Vigilante is in goal. This will probably be his last appearance for NK Maribor. Lazaro, Garza, Jurakovic and Lekic make the back 4. Out of all of that whole back 4, only 3 of them are going to be in. Now, one of them is going to be in next year, sorry, in Lekic. Lurch and Vale in the midfield 2, they're going to be completely replaced. Valentin, Hodzic, Tahero and Roche make the front 4, and all of them are going to be completely replaced as well. So it's going to be quite the change for next season, which is something I'm quite looking forward to. And without further ado, we'll get onto the game. There isn't much else to say, really. Why have I got... Oh, I've got Zor on the bench, and he's slightly injured. 75%. He can come on if needs be. I don't think we'll really need him. Valentin struggling for a bit of fitness, but I'm not that concerned. We'll put goal replays back on for you guys. On to the opposite instructions. We'll just let the assistant deal with that. We're starting off attacking. We're going to tell them, win this for the fans. They have been absolutely magnificent. Valentin, as you can see, they said 77%. He'll be fine. He'll get through it. He'll probably score. He likes to score against Ljubljana, I reckon. But anyway, the game gets underway. And some big news. I've decided what I'm going to do for my Football Manager 18 video and series on YouTube. I generally don't play another series offline. I generally have this series, and then I have a stream series that I do on Twitch, which has gone a little bit quiet, but I'll be streaming a little bit more for Football Manager 18, so check me out at twitch.tv/cultured_left_foot. But my YouTube save next year is going to be a journeyman, but with a bit of a twist. Basically, as I think I've pointed out before, over here somewhere, I have a collection of shirts, football shirts of places that I've been and football stadiums that I've visited and teams that I've seen live and things like that. I'm going to try and focus it around that. I'm a fan of obscure leagues and obscure things, as Vale goes close, obscure clubs. So it's going to be an obscure European journeyman. So I'm basically going to load every single league in Europe and go from obscure league to obscure league, trying to win as many leagues as I can. It's going to be brilliant. We're going to start on the lowest reputation manager possible, and we're going to jump around, jump across the leagues, jump across the countries, and see how many titles we can win and then eventually we'll get into like your English, Spanish, Italian, French leagues, and build up from there. But that's what I plan to do. So let me know what you think about it. There's a chance we might be back in Slovenia managing one of Maribor's rivals, or even managing Maribor themselves again, which would be really good. It would be very good, to be honest. But we're not winning this game so far, so that's a little bit annoying. We'll go shorter. Why are we doing all of this? This is I've picked the wrong formation. That's why we're not doing very well. We'll play at a higher tempo. Let's play a bit wider. We'll go back to a normal line. Take all that off. Yeah, let's try that. There we go. Bosh. But yeah, so that's my plan for Football Manager 18 as a YouTube series. What we're going to do, as I said, save this episode, or this series, this game is what the word I'm looking for. Let you guys be able to play it. Then we'll put everyone on the transfer list, see what happens. We'll do a few continues, get to the end of the season awards and stuff. And then we'll come back and we'll probably get one more season done before I'm going to have a little break before Football Manager 18. And yeah, we're going to see if the youngsters that we've brought in over the period of time that we've been doing this save, see if our youth academy has produced players good enough to keep winning the league. How are we going to do in Europe? It's going to be really hard. It's going to be tough. Purely, Roche with a great finish. Purely, the goalkeeper alone is going to be a massive, massive problem. We've got, I think, a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, and an 18-year-old to pick from. Those three goalkeepers are not strong enough to play in the Champions League. But it's the hand I dealt myself. So I'm hoping we're going to see how quickly we can get through the next season, and then go from there. As Roche absolutely fires it past the goalkeeper. He's got no chance. We've completely outplayed Ljubljana in this game. We thoroughly deserve that goal. Valentin is knackered. He hasn't played well, and he hasn't scored against Olimpia Ljubljana like I predicted he would. So we're going to actually bring on... We're going to bring on Vilkum Gerg. Oh, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to bring on Vilkum Gergic. He's going to go up front, and he's going to play as a complete forward on attack, obviously. And then we're going to take off Tejero and bring on Coelho. Coelho's going to come and sit in there, and Vale's going to sit there, and we're going to play as a nice little diamond formation. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. This game will be available for you guys to play on Football Manager 17 for as long as you want. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Football Manager 18. As I said, we're going to try and power through this last season, or one more season, see how the kids do. And if we've got enough time, maybe another season. But I'm predicting there'll only be one more season of this save with the kids, as there's 2 minutes to go in this game, which I've completely ignored, and they've hit the post. Oh, bloody hell. Took a deflection onto the post, nearly forcing the game into extra time, as we're going to drop to a control for the last minute of injury time. As Roche beats his man, crosses it in. Milanovic makes a good catch for Ljubljana. And I think that's going to be the game. This is a highlight. If they score from this, I am going to be quite annoyed. As Lekic makes a great tackle. Hodzic, Coelho, Turdosh flicks it onto nobody. Balazic is there. Milanovic out to the left back, Koprivic. And that is probably going to be the game. So at least we're going to end it on a high. We're going to win the League Cup double yet again. I can't remember. I think it's been like 8 seasons in a row we've actually done this. So there we go. We win the trophy. Very, very good. Well done, boys. That was good. Congratulations. Look to switch off, Tejero. Well, you're about to be sold, my friend. You're about to be sold. We win the treble. The assistant can go and do that. We win some money. The boss, they're pleased. Yeah, there's the payout. There's excellent. There's the review. Here we go then. Actually, let's go to the end of season award first, and then I'll save it, and then I'll put everybody on the transfer list, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. As I said before, I've never done anything like this. So end of season awards. Hodzic got the Plans Player of the Season. Then Jurakovic and Kovac, all three of which are going to be sold. Andre Lerch scored against Liverpool for the goal of the season. And Sasazor gets Young Player of the Season, which is pretty much to be expected. He's been very, very solid for us. There's the season review. If you want to pause it and have a look, go for it. I love it. The factor moment for to get is when we drew 0-0. I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens in a season, it's unbelievable. We've got a new stadium. It's already 94% full. That is incredible. So when we get this expansion done, which will be completed next year, that is going to go high even more. So the end of season team meeting, hold the team meeting. Passionately, we're gonna win it. I'm not going to accept anything less than winning it again next year. Confidence review, obviously the board love me. They're probably going to be slightly pissed off with me when I start selling everyone. Zahovic has given us a scout report, end of season break, backroom team advice. Right, one last continue. and then we're going to play up to somewhere along here. As you can see, we've got loads of people who are going to be away on international duty for youngsters and World Cup qualifiers. And yeah, oh, that looks like a new thing. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That little graphic, which is very nice. What? New stadium plans. The board have announced plans to enlarge the stadium by 11,000 seats. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Wow. So it's going up even more, even though they haven't even finished it. And they're going to upgrade the youth facilities. I didn't even ask for all of this stuff. They've said that, yeah, it's just dropped down, so they're extending it even more. Oh, brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Love it. Right, so let's... what I need to do, I'll probably need to save this as something else. Maribor upload. This will be the one that I will be uploading onto the cloud thing for you. Google Drive. That's the word I was looking for. It will be in the description below this video if you want to download it, where you can get it from. It shouldn't be password protected or anything like that. It should be free for everyone to download and have a little play. Let me know what Sam Leftfoot does in your game. I'd be very interested to know if you sell him, if you play him, if he just dies in the reserves. Anything like that, you've got to let me know. So then, here we go into the squad. They're obviously all on holiday at the moment. So take unavailable off. Vigilante. Transfer. Offer to clubs. He's worth 6.75 million. Let's see if we can get a cool 10 million for him. I won't. Actually, let's put him on the transfer list. Offer to clubs. Oh, this is going to kill me. Dennis Pella. He didn't come through our youth system. Offer to clubs. He's worth 700k. Let's see if we can get a million for him. Offer to clubs. Someone will pick him up for a million. Regazzoni didn't come through our transfer system or our youth system. Let's see if we can get 100k for him. We definitely should get that. He's bloody good. He's really good. Oh, what such a loss. Sasazor can stay. Hooray. Lazaro's already going. Lekic can stay. Jurakovic. Transfer. Offer to clubs. It's worth 9 million. Let's see if we can get 15, although the money doesn't really make a difference. Kovac, you've got to go as well. Arsenal have been long-term admirers. 36 million is your release fee. Let's see if anyone will offer 36 million. Why not? You're very, very good. Gaza, you've got to go, although you've just signed a new contract. I don't think we're going to quite get 40 million for you. Let's try for 27. Why not? Put you on the transfer list at 27 million. Chris Williams, this is an interesting one because he hasn't been really in the club for very long. He's 23. He's been here for 4 years, which means actually he's been here for 3 years. That's the club, so he probably doesn't count. He's gonna go transfer, offer to clubs. Well, 250k. Let's see if anyone comes in with that. Sam Leftfoot can stay. Carlos Vale, you've got to go. Offer to club. 500k for Carlos Vale. That seems very, very cheap, but you can go. Valentin, that's the killer. He's been so good for us this season. 14 million. Let's see if we can get 20 something for you. 24 and a half. Let's go for that. Offer to clubs. Socrates Cahello can stay. Hodzic, you've got to go. You've been unbelievable for us, to be honest. He has been one of the best players we've ever had at the club, Christian Hodzic. Maxim Markov, you've got to go as well. Offer to clubs. Let's have a look at this. What a quick fire sale this is going to be. It is going to be unbelievable. We can't even really do anything with the money. Blazic can stay. Delushi can stay. Margetson, you've actually got clubs interested in you, so this will hopefully work out quite well. Let's go for 10 million for Margetson. It's funny because all these players have been complaining as well. They've all been complaining about how they wanted to move, and I've been like, no, I'm not going to accept a deal unless it's like this amount of money. And now I'm flogging them off. Absolutely flogging them off for cheap. I mean, Jean-Marie Roche is incredible. So I'm going to get, I reckon we get 30 million for him. Vulcan Gergic has got to go as well. Right. That is everybody. So, because that Zagar has come through our youth system. He's been at the club for absolutely ages. So, there we go. We'll press continue and see what sort of things we get. Well, I'm just going to decline all of these so that I don't have to really talk to them. There we go. We've declined them all. Wolves have made an offer of 7.5 million. I'll accept it. Why not? Pella, I'll accept it. Regazzoni, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'm going to reject that one. I'll accept that and I'll accept that. Gaza 21.5. Let's see if we can just push them up to 25. Actually, how much did we paid quite a lot of money for Gaza, if I remember rightly. We paid 29. So if I go up to 29, let's just see if we can get our money back. Can we get our money back? No, we can't, but that will do. 25.5. Vale, it's happening. The quick fire sale is happening. Valentin, 14 million. Now you can give me more than that. You can give me 20. You give me 20. There we go. 20 million. Margetson, yeah, you can go for 7.5. There we go. So straight away, loads of people have gone. The thing is, boys, you're all going to go in. There's a few murmurs. I appreciate how highly he's thought around here. Their own sentiment. His time has come to be moved along. That was very productive. There we go. They all hate me. So yeah, Jean-Marie Roche. Yep. Assertively, his time has come to move on. So they all like it. They all like it, but then they all end up still hating me. Christian Hodzic, like, look, he's thought of highly around here. It's very productive. There we go. Brilliant. So I just said the same thing to all of them. Let's see how many we can get rid of before we get to that game against Italy as Slovenia manager, which is something I'm not going to do. I'm not going to show you that. The Slovenian series of this didn't really catch on, so that's going to die off a little bit. I'm basically going to stop it and not do any more. The Slovenia side of this will be for fun for me. So yeah, sorry about that if you're enjoying it, but that's just what I thought it felt like. We got a new average attendance. There's been no offers for 8 players, so we'll lower the fee in a minute. Champions goal scorer Lurch actually finished 3rd in the top goal scorer. Oh no, in the best goal. Sorry, against the one against Liverpool, which is fine. Hodzic gets top goal scorer award, then Jean-Marie Roche, and then Milan Arsic, our old player. Young player of the season was Darko Kulsher, who is pretty decent, to be honest. We get players in team of the season, which is good. Hodzic came to player of the season, then Valentin, then Jean-Marie Roche, who all won't be playing for us next season. And lots of players catching the eye out on loan, which is very good. And it was Kumpli who actually scored top goal scorer award. Yes, I'm looking forward to having him back. Let's put him into the senior squad. He looks very, very handy indeed. Yes. Danny Ings unveiled as new Switzerland under-21s manager. There's a bit of news you never think you'd see. And the current financial fair play, we've made a hit with a huge tax bill, obviously. So, like, look at the, yeah, so wanted, bid. He's wanted, but we're not selling him. Wanted, we're not selling him. Wanted. Oh, God, it's going to be... Oh, I have no idea what's going to happen next. Let me know. What do you think is going to happen next season when we have to play, basically, the youth team? Jurakovic, I mean, do I want to pay? No, because I'm not paying 20 grand of his salary. I might pay 8.25 of Tejero's. You know, I'm going to reject it for now. There's loads of clubs interested in these guys. Oh, that was just a percentage of profit. No, Hovik is a youngster who I don't need to sell. Called up Zor, keen to improve contract. Speak to Zor. On reflection, that seems like a fair request. Sasa Zor, you are brilliant. You can stay at the club. Why do you only want to be a rotation? First teamer. First teamer. That's what we wanted. Suggest promise. There we go. Finalise promise. Negotiate contract. He only wants... Well, we'll take that off. You want... We'll give you 7 grand. Why not? I'll give you 8 grand. That's fine. That's pittance in this day and age in football. Absolute pittance. So yeah, what do you think is going to happen with the kids? Are we going to have a season where we first lose the title? We haven't lost the title. We haven't actually lost the title since this game's been going. Since this series has happened, we haven't lost the title. Which is very, very interesting. It's very good, actually, when you think about it. It's very, very good. Right, I think what we're going to do is leave it there. As you can see, we have lots of interest in all of our players. When we come back, most of these players will no longer be at the club. That's how much of a change this is going to be. When we see our first lineup, we'll probably come back for the first game in the league, so I can show you all the new youngsters that we've had to call up and play. There are a lot of foreigners in there because I bought them young, so you can see here we've got a lot to choose from and a lot coming back off loan as well. They're not brilliant. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. It has been brilliant. And as I said, possibly 2 more seasons, probably 1 more season we'll get out of this game. Look below in the description for where you can download this save. And yeah, there we go. I'll catch you all very, very soon for the start of the next season when we're going to have a completely different team. But for now, I am out and I'll chat to you all very, very soon. Cheers.